Sorry about that, guys. I was trying to do something and I did the wrong thing, apparently. Anywho, so we are cooking some zucchini noodles, shrimp, and using some good old seasonings. I hope you guys will join in. I got my garlic. I have 4 cloves. I'm going to see how much it gives me because I have the rest of the garlic here, but I want to check and see if I need that much before I add all of that. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I wonder, I probably should stop messing with this. Otherwise, I'll mess up my stream again. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and peel my garlic. And I just hit it, and I guess I should, there we go. I just hit it, I place it on there and just pop it one time, one or twice, and then it just really helps to peel off that skin of the garlic really easily. And there you have it. I love cooking with fresh things, but sometimes, it's just easier to use the minced garlic from Costco, which I love and keep stocked in my refrigerator. And I'm actually getting really, really low, so I'm going to have to replace it here pretty soon. Until then, I'm just going to keep it moving, though. So I flip-flop between fresh and not fresh. Okay, got 4 cloves of garlic. I had already started. This is 1 zucchini. I have 4 more that I need to spiralize. And then here are my shrimp. And I just season them with salt and pepper and then a shake of red pepper flakes. So I'm going to start cooking my shrimp first. I'm going to do about 2 minutes on each side so that they get a little bit browned. And then I am going to take them out. And then I'm going to throw in the zucchini. So first we're going to do a little bit of spiralizing of the zucchini so you guys can see that process. And then after that, I'm going to let my son go ahead and spiralize the rest of them. So I'm going to get you guys turned so you can see. I'm going to move this. So what I do, I just take the end that has this little butt on it and cut it off. Then I stick this and I try to get it in the middle or wherever the middle would be. And because they're not very straight, it will take a little bit to kind of catch up. And then for mine, I just twist. And it'll take a minute to get really flat because it wasn't flush with the there we go. So you guys can't see it very well. And it's giving me more smaller pieces than usual. I'm going to scoot it this way so you guys can see the spiral. Oop. There we go. And as you can see, it just goes round and round. And I have a little plate there, but it doesn't do the greatest job. It's not catching as well. And then I just pull this back, pull this out. Takes off the whole center. There's some remnants right here that I just kind of pull out in between each one. And I'll just put it over here. And there we go. We have got our spiralized zucchini noodles. Just that quick and easy. So I did 2. There's 3 more to go. I am going to let my son go ahead and help me so I can focus on the shrimp. Because once you've seen somebody spiralize, it's a one and done kind of situation. Go wash your hands, please.
Can I wash my hands?
No.
Wait, let me pause it just to make sure.
And I'm going to help him by cutting the ends off of all of the zucchini so that he doesn't have to worry about it. Get him set up. And this one is a little bit longer, so I think that should suffice. Yep. Forgot to have my plate there. Okay, you can come on this side. And you just turn.
How fast I do it?
It's not. If you do it fast, you're probably going to mess up my spiralizer.
Okay, I can do
So
it.
we're just going to do just like this, okay? Just normal. It's okay. You're going to have plenty because look, there's 2 whole more that needs to be done, okay?
Okay.
You just let them fall on the plate.
Hold it. Where do I hold it?
And then just put your fingers up here to stabilize it. You gotta put pressure though.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh,
Put pressure over here. So it pushes it that way. So try to keep it stable. Oh wait, let me see. What's this? Maybe this is what I need to do. Okay, now, oh, there we go. Other way, other way. Have to put pressure so it goes.
oh no! Someone's getting on the ground.
It's okay. It's not the ground.
I'm just gonna do this. Life hacks.
All right, and we're gonna come over here and we are gonna focus on getting this shrimp ready. So I have my skillet here. It's a big skillet that I love, 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 love.
Yay!
And I am going to take my butter that is melted. It'll help it infuse with the garlic as well. But for now, we're just going to use it to cook the shrimp. So I'm going to cut about a tablespoon. Add it in here. Turn it on about medium. Grab my shrimp. So as soon as the butter is melted, I'll lay them in there evenly, which is why I like to use a skillet that has a lot of surface area. So I can lay them in there evenly so they can brown on each side for a minute or 2, and then I flip them and do it on the other side.
Mommy, it won't cut anymore.
Yes, that stuff. You didn't look at this?
And then you cut this off? Cut
No.
it? Oh, you cut it.
So there's no touch them.
So then you go. Wait, I think I know.
Pressure.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So my butter is melting. I want to make sure that it's coating the entire skillet We want all of the shrimp to get some of this buttery goodness. I don't recall if I mentioned it is not salted, unsalted butter, because I do like to control the seasonings that are in my food. So I'm going to go ahead and place these shrimp in here one by one.
Well, it's not turning.
I can do it. I can do it because I don't want you to break it. I will do it. I don't want you to break it because I can already see that you've messed it up. All right, put these in here one by one. I think I got a lot of shrimp. It's 2 pounds of shrimp, but I have 4 or 5 actually zucchinis. So I just want to make sure that, we have a good amount of protein to go with the noodles. So squeeze these in, but I want them all to be single. Not stacked on each other. They all won't get that nice little, it's not a crust, but that browning that I'm looking for. One more. And they're already, the ones that I started putting in the beginning are already starting to brown, or pink, I think. If your shrimp browns, that's a problem. They're starting to get pink. I'll show you this. Can you guys see that? It's a little, some of them are going pink. We're gonna let those sit while we finish the zucchini ourselves. I don't know what happened here, but it's okay. Oh, you stripped the back.
I what?
Oh. Ay. There we go. Just gotta improvise, make it work. You guys want to see what's coming out? You can see it curling out in the end. And it's been about 1 to 2 minutes. So I am going to go ahead and check on my shrimp because I don't want them to overcook. That's the worst thing you can do. Hey, Billy, how are you? Good morning. Cooking some a keto-friendly meal because I just started my keto journey on Monday, and I'm excited about what's to come with this journey. So I want to prep some food because it's Mother's Day weekend. It's going to be busy, and I do not want to have any excuses for not having something to eat. Doing okay. What is it? It is, same thing just happened. It is, let's see. It is a shrimp and zucchini zoodles pasta dish. without the pasta. So I am going to turn over my shrimp. They've been browning one by one. And I don't want to overcook them because, as you know, overcooking shrimp is disgusting. And they look really good. They're turning pink. They're mediumly seasoned because I have a lot more seasoning going in when I put in the zucchini noodles. I'm just browning these on each side really quickly. Then I'm going to take them out to rest. Then put in the noodles with some more butter and some more seasonings. And then I am going to throw the shrimp back in there and toss it all together, add the finishing touches, and it is a quick and easy keto-friendly meal. Or I have a friend who is a pescatarian, so therefore she could eat this because she loves shrimp. So those are my shrimp. If I get too close, it'll fog up the camera. But they are cooking. I'll turn them down just a skosh because I don't want them to cook too fast. Cut off the end of that. I love shrimp and zucchini. My husband's on the weight loss journey. I've lost 12 pounds. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Is he doing any particular diet, or is he just cutting out some things that he knows aren't good for him? I have lost weight before. I've lost a lot of weight before, and then life happened, and I gained it back. So now I am doing the keto diet, which for me, I don't see it as being a diet, more of a lifestyle. And I'm loving it. I was, knock on wood, I didn't get the keto flu that they say that you get in the first week, because this was my first week. And I haven't been having any major cravings. I've been around a lot of stuff. So it was Teachers Appreciation Week this week, and our parent club did a breakfast for our staff, and I couldn't have anything that they brought because it was all carbs and sugar. And I just sat in and thanked them and just partook in the conversation, but couldn't actually have the food. And I was okay with that. I wasn't bummed about it. I wasn't feeling deprived. It was just one of those things where it's like, what do you want more? And I want to lose weight and to be healthy more than I want a cookie or a breakfast burrito or something like that. He had some lab work done. These kids are working with the shit beans. Oh, wow. Oh, I will say a prayer for him. So these are my zoodles. So this is 5 medium, I would say, zucchinis that I spiralized this morning. Now I'm going to take the shrimp and put them on a plate. And let them relax for a minute. I love this pot, this skillet. It's awesome. So there are my shrimp that are lightly cooked. I'm going to go ahead and just wipe out my skillet really quickly and then use the same skillet to do my zoodles. So I'm going to start. I don't know why I turned that off. I don't think I was thinking. Start, let the pan get the water evaporated, put in some more butter. I really need to try the zoodles. What did you use to curl them like that? I have a spiralizer. So this is my spiralizer. It's called the Veggetti Pro, and there's 3 different, you could do a ribbon cut, you could do a thick spiral, and what I did was a thin spiral. So these are the 3 blades that it comes with. So you just put the blade in, put whatever you're using, and just spin it, and it spiralizes it or does whatever you want them to do. So I love it, and I feel like really excited that I have it. And I used to use it all the time, and then I stopped using it for whatever reason. And now that I'm doing keto, I know that I'm going to be using it pretty frequently again, because I just realized I did not, I'm going to turn this on low because I didn't cut up my garlic. I'm going to be using it a lot because my son loves pasta dishes, and I do too. So I can still have a semblance of pasta without having pasta. So I am just going to cut up my garlic. I'm just doing a rough chop because I don't mind chunks of garlic at all. I'm not the best cutting person in the world, but I do what I can. I'm better at bigger items. So now that I have this roughly chopped up to where we're not going to have too big of pieces, I'm going to put this into the skillet where the butter is. I'll probably end up putting more butter because I want it to have a nice coat on the zoodles, and it did actually make a lot of zoodles. So I just made turkey cabbage rolls, which are super healthy, and they were so good. What did you have in them? I'd love to know. Okay, so I'm going to add some more butter. Turn it back up now that my garlic is cut up. Yes.
That's like some dry cereal or something.
No. You can have your popcorn. So I added some more butter. I'm going to add my garlic, and I'm going to cook it for about a minute. I'm going to consistently stir it because if you let garlic just sit, it will burn, and I don't want it to burn. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good just with putting the garlic in the pot or in the skillet. And I actually think I'm going to put a little bit more butter because that's my way of getting my healthy fats is butter. I could put some olive oil because I'm not using super high heat, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and use more butter when I put the zoodles in. And it smells So amazing. I'll show you. It's just kind of, it's still white. It's not browning. And the goal is just to cook it up a little bit. It lets that flavor come out and just infuse with the butter. I'm going to put a little bit in now and a little bit in later. I've been wanting to make my own garlic butter, but I haven't yet, but that's on my to-do list because it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I want to do a keto fried rice with chicken and a lot of veggies. And I want to use a garlic butter, so I want it to be really infused in it. So I'm going to probably blend it up in my NutriBullet and then let it sit in the refrigerator for a while so we can really infuse and marinate that butter. So we're at about a minute. I am going to go ahead and grab my zoodles and throw them in here because it's looking like it's ready for them. I am going to season them as well. So those 5 zucchini that were medium zucchini made basically a pot full of zoodles because you guys can see it and you're not hovering on top of the pot, but you're able to see the zoodles still sticking in. Now, of course, it'll cook down some, but I don't cook it until it's limp. I just, I like it to have still a little bit of a crunch, but to be cooked. And I probably will cover it as well because that'll help it cook and kind of steam without water. I don't want to water it down. Ground tortillas. I know, right? I could just sit here with a fork, but I'm not because I totally could. I'm going to add some fresh ground pepper to the zoodles. And I'm also going to add a little bit of sea salt. I want to keep my electrolyte levels up. And I put a little bit more butter in here, and I'm going to go ahead and put the top on it so it can cook just for a couple minutes, and then I'll open it up, throw the shrimp back in, and let them cook together for a few minutes, and then it'll be all done. It's so quick and easy, but it's so yummy. I know what you really. So yummy. Shrimp is delish. So the good thing about this spiralizer, so you just have to wipe these surfaces. I just take out the blade. Oh, I locked it in. Olive oil. Yeah, I have olive oil. Why isn't this working right now? It's because I'm trying to do it while I'm on here. And trying to be careful, whereas usually I don't. I use olive oil on absolutely. I have a few bottles of olive oil, and I do, but actually I'm starting to switch over. I'm not going to fuss with it right now. Switch over to avocado oil because it works better with cooking at high temps. And it also is good at not having a, what is it called? Not having a flavor. So if you are trying to cook something and you don't want it to take on any of the flavor of the oil that you're using, then you want to use that instead. Oh, I think that's for the whole thing. That's why. So I'm going to slowly do that. No, it has no flavor. No flavor at all. And I love avocados, but it doesn't taste like avocados at all. So you would be totally fine with trying it.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm blanking on how to take it out. You're welcome. So I take out the pieces, and I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to clean this up, and then clean up all my dishes that are sitting back here waiting for me, lurking before I get to the gym. But this meal is so quick to make, which is why I wanted to do it, because it's not one of those where you need hours of prep and hours of this and that. Been on here for 30 minutes, and half of it is just been walking around. It could have been done by now, but I am just enjoying being on here. So therefore, I am not rushing. But the zoodles are cooking down pretty good. The shrimp is sitting here, and it's going well. And it smells really good. I'm going to go ahead and add the shrimp back in. And then go ahead and stir them in here. It smells so good. I'm also now going to add some red pepper flakes because I like a kick, like I said, to my food. And I'm also going to add a little bit of this chili garlic sauce. Not going to put too much because my son will complain.
What?
Like just a couple drops. And then it'll stretch over the entire dish, so it won't be too spicy. And then, of course, when I have my plate, I just add some more to my plate. And I know this is a busy weekend because it's Mother's Day weekend, so a lot of people are out and about getting things done, which is why I think I definitely wanted to come on and do a quick meal prep. I'll let it brown up a little bit, but basically the dish is done. I'm just gonna let it sit and do its thing. Do want to try the zoodles to see, but I'm gonna wait a little bit and let them do their thing. All right, so we're gonna clean up the mess we made, starting with all these stranded things, and just put them on the cupboard. So that I can just take it and dump it in the trash can. I hate throwing this away. I feel like it's perfectly good zucchini, but I've made peace with it.
Thanks.
All right, dump this in the trash. And that is done. I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon onto my zoodles and my shrimp, just for a little bit of tang. And then that's it. And I'm going to go ahead and save the cleaning for off camera. It'll be a video you guys can watch later. And take out the seeds because I don't want those dropping in there. Take my lemon, my pot, squeeze. And we're done. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick and easy zoodles and shrimp keto friendly meal. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave me a comment below, smash the like button, and subscribe to my channel for more. Bye guys.